Okay, so I apologize, my voice is a little raspy, but I know that some people were having trouble with trying to figure out the two-step problems, so I was going to go ahead and do this one from the practice test, which should help you on your homework as well as practice test tomorrow. So here's the question. Trevor needs a new bicycle tire. His tire has an area of about 254.34 square inches. What is the circumference of his tire? Use 3.14 for pi. So we need to break this up into separate different problems here. So the first thing that we need to do is know our area formula, because that's what it's asking us or giving us first, which is going to be A equals pi r squared. So we already know what the area is, and so I'm going to just make sure I plug it in with how I know, or what I know the answers are. Pi is 3.14. It asks you to use pi 3.14. And we don't know what the radius is yet. So now these are just like puzzle pieces. I'm going to plug in A for A, which is going to be 254.34 equals, I already know pi is 3.14, and I'm going to times r squared because I do not know what that is yet. So to do this, you have to do the inverse operation. So I need to divide 3.14 and get rid of that and move it over here. And I've already kind of cheated. I already know what the answer is from this. So once you actually get this, it would end up being 81. So once you show your work, it's 81 equals r squared. Now, how we talked about in class, the square root is the opposite of squared. So I'm just going to cross those out. And I'm going to do the same over here, which makes this, whatever number times itself gives us 81, which is 9, is r. So that's the first part of the problem. Now the next part is, what is the circumference? That's what it's asking us. So now we have to actually plug it into our circumference problem, which is c equals pi times diameter. So to solve this one, I know that radius is half of the diameter, so I just times this by 2, which gives me 18. So I need to figure out my circumference. I know pi is 3.14, and I know now my diameter is 18. Now, again, I have already done the math because it's pretty simple once you get this work done. But C will end up being 56.52, and it's inches. And that is my answer. That is my circumference for his new tire. So you have to take it step by step. There's a couple different steps here, so I don't want you to get too confused. But I did want to show you how to do that because it is a two-step problem.